Welcome to the madness that is the Frankfurt Motor Show. And we're going to do something rather special today. We're going to take you behind the scenes of the first press day, so you can see just how enormous this place is, but more importantly, so you can see some of the coolest new metal. Almost 1 million people will come through the gates over the coming weeks, and if you like cars, you're going to love this. This is the car that I've made a beeline for. It's the Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo concept, and just look at it. We actually got a sneaky preview of this car last night, and if I'm honest, a lot of the older journos hated it, but not me. I reckon it looks angular, mean, and out of this world, which is exactly what a concept car should be. I particularly like the rear end, with that massive rear spoiler, thin brake light, and the centre spine, which is inspired by a Le Mans car. The best part is though, wind all the craziness back, and lurking in there somewhere is a design language for the replacement to the iconic Bugatti Veyron.
Like any true Aussie petrol head, I'd love to see Holden regain their premium mainstream positioning of, say, 15 years ago. And I think this is the car to do it, the new generation Holden Astra. It'll come to Australia in just over 12 months' time as a Holden, and I think it looks great. I love the back of it here. It looks a little bit like a 1 Series, but it's so much cooler. These LED tail lights, the sculpting down the side, and in particular the interior. I'm sorry, but it absolutely shits on a bloody cruise. It's gone from glad wrap to Napa leather.
Now, as far as I'm concerned, you can forget all those other cars. This is the standout of the Frankfurt Motor Show. It's the Porsche Mission E. E being for electric. No petrol engine anywhere in there. It's all about the electric motors. Heaps of batteries along the bottom, low centre of gravity. 3.5 second 0 to 100 time from the 2 electric motors, so plenty of punch there. Charges in 15 minutes, admittedly using an 800 volt charger, so it's not exactly your wall plug at home. The other thing is they reckon you can just keep driving it as hard as you want, as much as you want, without overheating the electric motors or the batteries. So it advances that electric technology, takes the whole Tesla principle a step forward. And if you want an idea of how, or the attention to detail in this car, check out those wheels. They're absolutely phenomenal in terms of being stylish and also doing everything they need to do. At the moment it's a concept, but everything we hear, our mail is that thing's going into production at some stage, so can't wait.
Right behind me is a Nissan Grip Z or Grip Z concept. It's Nissan's sports car concept to see whether it replaces the slow-selling 370Z. Also, it's a cross between a sports car and an SUV like the Duke, which by the way donates much of its underpinnings to the next generation model. It's really out there in its style. This is clearly just a concept. It's still 3 to 5 years away from production. If it does get made, it probably won't have a pure electric drivetrain with a range extended petrol engine or all-wheel drive, but what it will be is an affordable 2+2 sports car for the urban generation.
Now over at the Renault stand, we're looking at the new Renault Megane. Now Renault boss Carlos Ghosn says there's 2 things customers wanted with this car. One was tech, and it's got that because like the Porsche 911 that's also been shown here today, it's got 4-wheel steering. The other thing they want is design, and that's my favourite part. I just want to show you these lights that go all the way across, like the Desire concept they showed a couple of years ago. It looks fantastic, and you won't mistake it for any other hatch. Now that's 5 cars from the Frankfurt show, but we've only scratched the surface of what's here. So head to wheelsmag.com.au or follow us on Facebook and Twitter to catch everything from Frankfurt 2015.
Like any Aussie petrol head, I want Holden to regain their premium mainstream of 15 years ago. And just lock him in there. Lock the door.